been a popular mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UTSA Roadrunners. Squaring off with another team from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. So UTSA's offense will start this game off. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's McCown. That's reeled in. It's Clark. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Roadrunners are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Clark. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Henry. Gets away from one, finds room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure coming. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
I just wish the game would be consistent. I'm not saying it wasn't intentional grounding, but just be consistent.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's McCown. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You've got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Stewart. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Clark. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating...
There he goes. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Simon. Catch in the middle, it's Jones.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That player is so lucky he did not put that football on the ground. What a tackle by that defender. Phenomenal individual effort getting that tackle for loss.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered. but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first.
Touchdown! Owls! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Roadrunners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's got him. At midfield, he's got room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air, it's McCown. Fires toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here.
Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
This defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was...
He's loose. Just outside of the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Roadrunners are on the move. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. It's a seam wide open. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. The Roadrunners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires into the end zone. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTSA. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pulls it in. It's Jones. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the inside give. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Roadrunners. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Putting separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Simon. Grabbed over the middle, it's Clark. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. They'll immediately call timeout.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds his man. It's Henry. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
He's got it. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
Deep shot for the end zone, and they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air, it's McCown. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
And the Roadrunners will kick it off to start the second half.
I don't know how my kickoff specialist is so good, but
and the returner will be dragged down.
My kickers are trash.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
QB draw. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Owls will line it up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Simon. Here's the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
The play action fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Temple lining up to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He wants to change this route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end.
What?
They pick it off, and this defense a much-needed play. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's the problem when you're living in 2nd and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks
feel
feel
like
like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Dropping back, it's Simon. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
Let's go.
That is no good. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit, but guys, still a 3-score ball game. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The short hands, it's Clark. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Henry. He's close to the 1st down, and they're going to mark him just a little short. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touchdown. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He uncorks a bullet to the right. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide open downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone.
Really like the best beating this one.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times
we've gotten the ball twice.
Thrown into the end zone. You
We've
got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you're seeing on both sides, really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
The short hands, it's Henry. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
Got a lot of blocks. Really don't like this.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
With 2 pass
and the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this 1st down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback then.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
So
dropping back, it's McCown. He unleashes a long one. And they can't stop going for the big play on 2nd down.
they even get a green throw and it's still not on the money.
Pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, going up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA! They get it into the end zone to pay off that
probably my worst pass, and that's what I just completed.
That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Yeah, salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out.
You only got 4 steps.
No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Appalachian State has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Oregon State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Simon. Makes the grab. It's Jones. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the 1st.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Temple lines up quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the first down.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Simon. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Now adjusting. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He wants it all. Who gets a hook? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. A lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. What a play there. He rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to throw, it's Simon. Looking left. He makes a catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Going for 6. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Lets it fly. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Get the fuck out of here.
UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. This guy's been around a while, and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They've put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they put up. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field. Seemingly it will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're...